student of the game here, Angela Simmons. She's been doing a lot of whining lately, and I think this has something to do with her having no one to take care of her son. We're going to talk about Angela Simmons' past and exactly why she's in the situation that she's into today. All right, she's looking forward to the wall. All right, but before we get any further, guys, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. You're not going to want to miss another student of the game video, and that's facts. Also turn on notification, guys. We got a lot of heat on the way. Angela Simmons made a hit the wall type of post. You guys check it out. She's not perfect. Her weight fluctuates. She has her days when she's not sure. She doesn't have a six-pack. Throughout, this is all she learned to love herself unconditionally, because if she didn't, who would? She is me, and I am her. My strength is rooted deeper than the surface. I want to encourage you to love your body. Whatever, you stand with it. It's not easy, but it's worth it. You are worth it. You don't have to be what anybody in society tells you to be. You can be you freely. There's nothing more beautiful than a confident woman, built, not bought. At the last minute, it looks like she tried to throw some shots at women that are actually bought. You know, the ones that go to Dr. Miami and say, I want a body like this. And, you know, the ones that, you know, take the belly fat and remove it and they put it in their cheeks, you know. The ones that be like, I want a forehead like Rihanna, please. It's funny how she criticizes the women that are bought, but she talks about women empowerment. This is definitely a hit the wall speech. She knows good and well that people are not checking for her like that. And you know, she's turning 31, 32. She's getting up there, and she knows all the dudes that she was playing with, they're not checking for her anymore. She's really running out of options here. She hasn't been taking care of herself. She had a child out of wedlock, etc. Now, when you're successful as she is, you're not going to try to compromise on a man that you're going to date. I mean, before you know it, my guy at Mickey D's might be in there like swimwear. You get what I'm saying? I mean, she really can't find anyone who's going to take care of her, who's genuinely wants to be with her. And I can't blame her for wanting this, but her poor decisions that I am about to mention won't make me feel sorry for her, you know, at all. And you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. Now, I know that there's a lot that we can learn from this, all right? So let's get into it. Angela Simmons, Joseph Simmons, aka Reverend Run's daughter, is basically a TV personality. You know, you can see her on shows like Growing Up Hip Hop. You know, another one of these reality TV shows. You know, they have a lot of drama. It's really scripted. It's not real, but you know, you get the point. So Bow Wow was really the first dude that was really interested in this chick. You know, he dated her back in the day. Angela was holding her virginity for marriage, so Bow Wow really didn't get the 2x3. You know, and that kind of bothered him. I mean, this does make her a rare breed. Most men would see her as relationship or marriage material, but this lack of intimacy for Bow Wow pledged the relationship. No doubt, he never checked out on this girl. You know, they remained friends, good friends. This is something that I feel like a lot of dudes do. It's not good. You're basically turning yourself into an emotional stepping stool that a girl uses when she feels down and when she feels like she has a lack of attention from men. She can reach out to you. You know, when you do stuff like this, women lose respect for you because you're basically saying that she's better than you. You know, when you're being with her, and when you're being with her, you're basically suppressing your urges to stay in her life, and you're giving her good quality non-sexual attention. Don't be friends with your ex. It's an easy thing to do, but it's not the right thing to do. She basically didn't lose nothing, but you took a step down. You basically lost everything. You might as well marry the chick. She gained a quality relationship out of you without her dropping the box. So Bow Wow stepped himself into the situation, going out with her to shows, hanging out with her, you know. And not one time did Bow Wow get the 2x3. And if I was Angela Simmons, I wouldn't give him the 2x3 either. literally, this guy stepped down. I mean, the guy's 5'5", but still, giving her his best qualities for nothing in exchange. Now, does that sound like a good deal to you guys? So then she starts talking to Romeo Miller, aka Percy Robert Miller, aka Master P's son. And they got chemistry. She's cool with the guy and all, and but she doesn't really like him like that. They went on a few dates, but nothing major. Romeo was cool to her. She wasn't really interested in him like that, despite them having the same ideals and qualities. Both of them are religious, etc. She tossed him in the trash with a good flick of the wrist, made sure that he landed face down in the trash can too. So she ended up going on a hot girl summer run, swiping a whole bunch of non-sexual attention from some celebrities. I mean, she would have won Attention Whore of the Year. I mean, I'm talking basketball players, rappers, models, etc., swiping all of their non-sexual attention.
I need your help to stop Swiper. You have to say
Swiper, no swiping.
Say it with us.
Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping.
Oh, man.
Angela Simmons have been having her all. Angela Simmons have been having fun. But she ended up finding a dude that she really likes. She claims that she gave her virginity to this guy. And this guy turns out to be no other than Sutton Tennyson, a former drug dealer. Now, Angela claims that he changed his life, etc. Some women love to deal with guys that they believe that they can fix, that they can change. I feel like Angela is one of those people. She passed by Romeo, by Bow Wow. She passed by all these solid choices to give her prized possession, her virginity, to this guy. He has a very troubled past, a very large criminal record. But, this would seem concerning to some people, but she wasn't worried about that. She was attracted to him. And she threw away her Christian values and her ideals so that she could be with this guy. Now, they're supposed to be married. And like I said, she ended up giving her virginity to this guy before she got married. So she was big gapping. And this. And this goes to show you guys, when a girl really likes a guy, she's willing to compromise and to change and to do things that she normally wouldn't do. Now, I know that you guys seen a situation like this, where a girl doesn't really like you, but then she goes out and gets flipped by some other guy, but she wouldn't give you a chance. That's because when a girl actually gets with a guy that she really likes, a guy that gets her dripping, she's willing to change. She's willing to compromise, and things that you wouldn't never see her do, she would do with him. You see her true colors when it comes to someone that she perceives or she believes is alpha. But their relationship didn't last. And like I said, she had already gave him her virginity. She got pregnant as well at the time. She claimed that it was the first time, but I do not believe that. So she had a child out of wedlock. Something that if you would have asked her a few years ago, she would never say that she could have. Yet, here she is. Unfortunately, 2 years later, Sutton Tennyson was brutally shot and killed in his own house. It is a possibility that he didn't fully let go of his troubled past, and he doubled and he dabbled and he went in it here and there, and it probably led to his demise, unfortunately. Now here comes Angela with no father for her child. 31 years old, 32 years old. Romeo's trying to distance himself from her. He simply did not like the way that she moved. She keeps trying to exert herself in Romeo's life and try to get Romeo to basically take care of her child and to get in a relationship with her. The child is not his. The situation that she's in, he didn't ask for it. She tried to shame him in many attempts and get him to take care of the child, but she tried to use his ideals against him, but he's done with her. Now I'm about to tee up, guys, so you guys get ready. See, she didn't want him. She really wanted a street dude, a Pookie and a Ray Ray. She really wanted somebody that was on the edge of the law. She passed by all these good dudes, getting hella assists like Chris Paul in 08, passing them. And when it was time for her to score her bucket, she chose a street dude. to get the box. He took a layup because he didn't want to miss. He dropped the baby in you. You claim that it was the first time, but I don't believe that nonsense. You end up having a child out of wedlock, and the father was brutally murdered, allegedly shot 13 times. And you want Romeo to catch the rebound? You want Romeo to play Captain Save a Single Mother, huh? After rejecting him like he's some type of millionaire applying for food stamps, like Jimmy Butler, Romeo demanded a trade and got out of there. Don't build your life up and make good decisions just to play cleanup like some type of part-time janitor for someone else's problems. I don't want to see none of my students involving themselves in situations like this. And that's why you see her crying on Instagram, looking for somebody to bail her out. All the high-value men seeing what she's done. We've seen your true nature. You were trying to hide underneath your virginity. We don't have no get out of jail free cards. Student of the game out.